40 Most Mysterious Reddit Posts. According to Reddit, oddly enough, OBS has shut down in the middle of my recording and stream, so I'm starting this where I left off for the sake of those in the stream, which is 6 entries in at number 34. I guess you could say that this is mysterious in and of itself. Number 34. Oh, I gotta redo the fucking page I was on, bitch. Is this confusing to you? There once was a guy on here that had a wonderful best friend, and they would cuddle occasionally. The guy realized he had feelings for his friend that were not platonic. He was gonna tell the guy, and I was wondering how that turned out. The mystery. The mystery. The mystery. Number 33. There was a thread asking older virgins why they were still a virgin. This 40-something-year-old guy answered, and then his last sentence was some joke about suicide. People kept prying, and he eventually said something about waiting for his mother to die so that he could kill himself guiltlessly. I think he said she had just died, and he planned to do it in about 3 months or something. He had this all planned out and thought through. He said no one could talk him out of it. And after going through more and more of his post history, he seemed more and more genuine and not at all like a troll. He was very polite about the whole thing, if that makes any sense. I thought about saying anything at all to him, but everybody else who did was politely thanked and dismissed. And I couldn't think of anything original, so I held off on it. I had his comment saved, and I remember checking in on it sometime well after those 3 months, and he hadn't posted anything from that point. I still think about it from time to time. Hey, Kyle here, about to chime in with some unnecessary and rude shit, but I guess the question that I'm going to pose to you is this. Say you're a woman, and a guy genuinely convinces you that he's going to commit suicide. Do you consider a sloppy, pity, preventative, life-takey blowjob? I mean, the obvious answer should be no, because you don't want to encourage that kind of behavior out of people who aren't really going to commit suicide, you know? What if this story gets back to the other, you know, dweebs who are all like, I'm gonna kill myself, man, you better suck that dick. Hannah said no with the Mewtwo face. Man, power is unrivaled. She didn't hesitate. She just said no. Sexy Tegu. Cheers. I appreciate this. Lurker says no dope. Aw, yeah, Linda. Nico Cass said, nah, they can die. This mouth is only for hot bing bong, Kyle, okay? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. As we continue up this list of 40 most mysterious Reddit posts, we arrive at number 32. I remember this post in the relationship subreddit, in which a woman seemingly caught her nephew hiding some recording at the bathroom that she and her daughter used. A recording device. The nephew was 18 years old and she had a young daughter around 10 years old, if I recall correctly. I remember she did one update where she talked to her husband and he wanted to involve the police, and she said she would probably do that and would update later. It's been maybe a year now, but I can't find an update. Well, here's hoping they didn't kill the motherfucker. You know what I mean? One less nephew. Haha. One less nasty little nephew. Good riddance. You out here on 10-year-old girls in the bathroom, man. Takes a special kind of dude to be out here getting off to chicks in the bathroom. See, it feels Kyle. It would be nothing but massage parlor Asian girl videos. But they can't just be like washboard little boy looking Asian girls. They gotta be like chonker. They gotta got them They gotta have them hangers, you know? I'm kidding. What? I'm just kidding. God. Oh my God. Talk about a mystery. Number 31. Anything this guy named Worthless posts. He seems like he's got some untreated mental disorder. Nice, I'll keep that for later. He talked about shooting his dick off, cooking it, eating it to please God or something. He actually showed picture proof that he shot his dick off. He constantly would post all these weird questions about killing himself for God or something until his post history ends with him saying how he was traveling across the country because he found someone who was willing to murder him. Oh my God. It's like those stories you hear about people looking for people that are willing to cook and eat them, you know. But he was headed back home because the guy was going to eat him after he died, and he didn't want that. That's too far. Kill me, fine, but you can't eat me after you do that, bro. You can't eat me too. I care about what happens to me after I am dead. You cannot do that. Boy, did I fucking hit the lottery in this post, because before I could even finish it, it ended up being an instance that I had just randomly been thinking about. Oh my God. Now that's pretty fucking mysterious. Number 30. It's by far not most or the most mysterious post on Reddit, but certainly in our little community over in Argentina, the subreddit. Okay. There's a user named La Mantita that made a post stating that he wanted to visit Villa 31, an infamous slum over here. He wanted to talk with people living there, walk around. Everyone either advised against it, told him to find an insider as a guide, or joked about him fucking dying if he tried that shit. That was his last post 3 years ago, never to be heard from again. We're pretty sure he's dead, but no one knows anything for sure. My God. I just hope everybody listening is taking care of their breasts. You know, I love you, and I want the best for you and them. As the mysteries continue. Number 29 reads, there was a teenage girl. Oh God, are you gonna sneeze? Give me a second. There was a teenage girl who posted to the relationship subreddit a long time ago. She was dealing with her mom. It's a YouTube subscriber named Michael. Put the gun down, Michael. The girl was extremely sick, and the mom was crazy and thought that the cure for every disease was just eating more vegetables. Didn't believe in doctors. Everyone was telling this poor girl to go to the emergency room ASAP because of the symptoms that she listed, and we never heard from her again, and all we can do is hope she's okay. Shit like this is pretty fucked up. Shit like this is pretty fucked up, man. Number 28. A young girl about 19 years old, if I remember correctly, posted on relationships about her father. He had a shed that he banned all members of the family from entering. One day, she did. He had his computer in there. If I remember correctly, there were photos on the computer which showed animals that had been tortured and dismembered, and the photos had clearly been taken in the shed. She said her dad was the perfect conservative dad. Oh yeah, you gotta fuck those animals. He seemed to realize that she had used his computer, and things were tense in the house. She deleted the post within a few weeks. Oh my God. Oh my God. My hammies. Intriguing. Number 27. There was a guy whose son was sexually abusing the dog. Ugh. It was a hell of a read, but I don't remember if it was fake or not. You mean Colby? You mean Colby? I like to think if you type in Colby and Reddit into the internet, you might get a charismatic guy. Thank you, Melia. With all those X's in your name. Sounds like you're the type of girl that I'd like to party with. In a mysterious way, if you know what I mean. I've decided... Jesus, I hate the intro to that. I should just drop it. That's the thing about series. That's the thing about a series. Oh, Colby. Oh, Colby. What sadness. What sadness. Number 26. There was a guy who posted about finding a weird hidden chamber behind a sealed manhole inside a motorway bridge as a teenager. I may have read this entry. It sounds familiar. Inside was a chair facing the wall with a picture of a naked woman with the eyes cut out and a blood-soaked condom. OP delivered and went back years later and took pictures. They're fucking terrifying. Where are the pictures? That's what we're here for. I've definitely read this. The Bridge. Revisited. Y'all gotta be brave going down into places like that, man. Y'all gotta be brave as hell. Oh my god. Ugh. I gotta be brave as hell. Ugh. Ugh, bro. Number 25. I can't remember all of the details, but sometime in the last year, there was a kid around 17 or 18 on the front page with an abusive father. The kid found the dad's sex toys and broke the lock on the drawer that they were in or something. He was trying to get advice on how to fix the lock or open it up before his dad got home. Last I remember, the kid said he gave up and was packing his bags before the dad got home and kicked him out. That's kind of sad. Why are you breaking your daddy's locks to his sex toys in there? You know what I mean? Come on, kids. Y'all kids crazy as hell. Number 23. There was a guy who showed up in an Ask Reddit thread asking about how his newborn could have absolutely none of his traits in blood. A whole list of things were proposed, including that his wife was a chimera, not the mythological beast, of course. Eventually someone stated the obvious: the kid maybe wasn't his. He said it was impossible, and after a few hours said that he was going to get a paternity test done just to show us. The next day he posted that it was done, and that when he had the results in a few days, he would post a picture to prove us wrong. 2 days later, the post and the account was deleted. If true, I'm guessing that test went badly. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Number 22. The guy who is posting all over Reddit that he spread some chemical in Russia that's going to make a ton of people sick in 2 weeks ago. Wow, I didn't know about that, and the guy got banned apparently. Thank you, Hannah, for the cheer. I appreciate you, and I appreciate that. What about these? What about those? How about these? Take a look at that. As we continue the mystery. Number 21. Not so much a mystery. as it's clear what happened, but we never got closure on it. There was a user by the name of Flippin' Flop who posted to the subreddit drugs. Okay. Thank you for the cheer, my man, Prelude. Thank you once again. For those of you who don't know, Datura or Datura is an extremely potent drug or poison that's classified as a hallucinogenic deliriant. Datura. I wonder how that's pronounced. Unlike psychedelics, they give true hallucinations that are not discernible from reality. Jesus Christ. Like you will see your friend come in the room, have a long conversation, only to have them disappear into smoke. It's also a very confusing and disorienting drug that obliterates short-term memory and lasts a long time. Even in our drugs, a community where methamphetamines and crack cocaine abuse is openly talked about, the consensus from everybody was, don't do it, dude. This is a horrible idea. Here's the original post. The original poster decides, despite everybody saying, dude, don't do it, that I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway, bitch. You got me fucked up. I'm doing what I want to do. Goddamn. Thank you again, Linda, for the puppies. As the mystery continues. Not too long after him deciding just to go along with it, you can see him post Google.com how normal again, stop now. Oh no. The next and last thing he posts is an our gaming entry where he says, please, these big dog are fighting, nah, okay. Then nothing else. No one knows if he died of an overdose, not unlikely. If what he said he took was true, he took a heroic dose. Maybe he was a troll, maybe he suffered through that, learned a lesson and quit drugs forever, but there was nothing else posted by that account ever again. Ooh, bing bong. I'd never heard of Datura. Number 20. The user Yay Video Games created a thread on the gaming subreddit, then spammed it with variations of the phrase Steamwork goes Ubisoft DRM bye bye. He wrote 4,000 comments on that thread that are all different in a non-predictable pattern, so it's unlikely that a bot did it. He also sometimes posted links to creepy/weird images and even a picture of a piece of paper filled with this exact phrase. People believe he went insane, but we don't really know what happened. Here is the thread. Sadly, the comments are all deleted since he was banned. Bruh, but can we retrieve them, even if the boy deleted? Doesn't look like it. They'd all have been censored. Here's one that was retrieved. Jesus Christ. You guys have heard of Steve Jobs, but have you heard of Stove Jeeves? Thank you for the cheer, my man Stove. My man Stove. Number 19. Why can't we do this thread at 8 a.m. on a Saturday? I had blissfully forgotten about half of these. Man, wake the fuck up, baby. It's about that time for that gangster shit. Number 18. Wasn't there one about a creepy hotel with secret doors in Louisiana that led to secret rooms? Secret doors. Secret rooms. It was supposedly linked to a politician or something, but no one can find the real story. Someone says, Let me read this, because that was kind of like a TLDR. Zaza Insider's question. What's up with room 322? I stay here frequently when on business. The hotel was booked solid and my colleague managed to score a room unplanned. We all had normal Zaza style rooms, swagger, and ended up in this goth dungeon closet. Seriously, the room had a chain holding the bed wall, or the bed to the wall, pictures of skulls and creepy, incongruous portrait of an old man. The room was about a third the normal size, with the furniture blocking part of the TV, bed, and window. We asked about it at the front desk and the clerk looked up and said, "That room isn't supposed to be rented," and immediately moved him. Anyway, anyone know what's up with the room? I'm adding a link to the Imgur album here. What the fuck? Who is this guy? What the fuck? Floor is hard, cold concrete, unlike any of the other rooms we've been in. That's by design, dude. That's by design. Someone says the number 322 is a number relevant to the Skull and Bones secret society at Yale. There could be something to that, considering the white man fucking hanging over the goddamn room. Who is that? Of course, we don't know who he is, but people with a bit of fucking power would know who the hell that is. Who the hell is that? Bruh. There's definitely, that's a two-way mirror everybody's talking about. And that's why the room is so cramped. See that? Oh my God. Get me out of here. Number 17. 2 years ago, a woman posted about how her husband had started knowing things that happened in the house. Like someone dropping by but never entering the house when he wasn't there. She mentioned he might be monitoring her and seemed pretty frightened. Also mentioned that he was in IT and was probably on Reddit. After getting a ton of advice, she never posted again. I like to think that he appeared on all of her devices on some Matrix shit and was like, "You think you can ask the internet for help? I am the web," and all this bullshit. Number 16. Someone posted that their extension cord blew a fuse and they found some odd device. Turns out there was a SIM card in there, and after he posted he was going to put it in a phone, he never posted again. Ma'am, I want to know what was on the SIM card. Do you think that the feds came for his ass? Someone says, so someone was tapping his shit. That is most definitely a wiretapping device. Someone says, so what do you do for a living? Cybersecurity. Oh my God. Get yourself an RF detector and scan for bugs. Oh my God. I like the idea that the monitoring device actually fucking ran so hot or whatever that it fucking exploded. And that it revealed the SIM card that was definitely someone tapping his shit. Holy fuck. How creepy is it, the idea of like people coming into your private areas and just dropping shit in there somewhere that you wouldn't notice or look to just record your ass, man. It isn't enough that they can tap into our phones or that they can listen to our conversations and streams and oh boy. Number 15. There was one about a guy who went with his girlfriend to visit her parents in the middle of the night, and she got up and he thought he heard sex noises coming from the next room. Let me read this again. There was one about a guy who went with his girlfriend to visit her parents, and in the middle of the night, she got up and he thought he heard sex noises coming from the next room, leading him to believe that his girlfriend has a sexual relationship with her father. But he never posted an update after he said he was going to confront her about it. Whoa. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ew. God, that makes me uncomfortable. Number 14. With the boyfriend there, too. Fuck, man. The actual subreddit for solving A858 with the code is now private, but it was a subreddit on which for years cryptic encoded messages would appear on a regular basis. The above community was dedicated to solving it, but eventually the code subreddit didn't ask me anything, in which the answers were also encoded a bit more simply. It took a few hours for redditors to crack the AMA answer code. I don't know whether the ultimate code itself was ever cracked, but I do know that it ended. Ew, 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 I really can't get that last fucking entry out of my head. Number 13. There was a kid who took his car to the mechanic for routine work or something, and the mechanic found a GPS tracker attached to his car now. It turns out the FBI was tracking this kid, and he found out that when the FBI showed up to his house, when he tried to sell the device on Craigslist, there were news articles on it and everything. I'm surprised the FBI outed themselves. I like the idea of them showing up to his house. Jesus Christ. The feds showed up out of nowhere trying to intimidate him, dude. Y'all better pray that in your lives you never see anything or stumble onto anything that you're not supposed to know. Fuck me. Because I'm surprised the feds give enough of a shit to not make his death look like an accident, you know? And sometimes they really don't care, because who are you? How loud is your family gonna cry when you die? And it's clear that you would never kill yourself, but man, you'd kill yourself. Bro, number 12. Two good ones. But I can't fucking find the first one. The first one is a guy who started a thread asking how he could get a large amount of money immediately. And everyone replying was not taking it too seriously until OP posted a picture of some shady guys standing in a parking lot and staring in his direction, which seemed to imply that he was probably in serious debt with some not really good people. He never replied to the thread. Ooh. Another one pertains to a guy that found what seemed to be a GPS tracker in his car. It's the same one. At first, everyone was talking about how if he rented the car from somewhere shady, maybe it was the government tracking device. The guy realized that Why, thank you, my man, Kevin. That's pretty hardcore. I need to... Well, Jesus, just obliterate the jar, why don't you? Just obliterate the jar, homie. Just obliterate that jar. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Am I gonna sneeze? Am I gonna sneeze? Am I gonna sneeze? Okay, wait. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay. The guy realized that the device would explain his extremely jealous girlfriend always seeming to know where he was. Like, he would be somewhere and she would text him asking, "What are you doing? Why are you at that place?" One of his last posts said that he was going to confront her when he got home, since she wasn't replying to any of his texts. He hasn't posted anything since then. She killed him. Or maybe she has him in like a dungeon. A sex dungeon. A dungeon of horrors. Or depending what you're into, a dungeon of snoo. As we put a bow on this list, number 11. There was one with a 16 or 17-year-old kid who just found out that he apparently had a letter tattooed on his back that he never knew about. He had gone swimming with his friends and they commented on it. Never read an update, can't find the post. I've been wondering about him ever since. Number 10. A guy who found a camera roll inside of a condom sock. Wait, inside of a condom. Inside of a condom, hidden inside of a public toilet. Did he ever develop it? Did he ever develop it? Somebody says, I'd be afraid to take something like that to a photo shop. If it turned out to contain child porn or something, you're gonna have a bad day. Somebody says I'd probably turn it into the police, but the police wouldn't let you know what's on there. And you'd just be linked to this sketchy ass bullshit, my dude. You just leave shit like that where you found them. You know, how did you know that it was like film inside in the condom? Like, could you see it through the condom? Did you pick the condom up to inspect it? The mystery. The mystery. Number 9. There was a guy who posted on a subreddit called, "What is this thing?" He posted a picture of a piece of metal with dirt and age all over it. A few hours into the thread, he stopped replying. Eventually, someone who actually knew something stated that the strange object was an undetonated landmine. OP never returned to use his account. If someone has a link, that would be amazing. I remember that post. remember that post. Number 8. Some dude posted on a confession bear about either directly killing his sister's abusive junkie boyfriend and making it look like it was an overdose. I think people called bullshit until someone actually looked into it, inadvertently exposing the guy through a newspaper article, and I don't know what happened next, dude. Someone says, if I recall correctly, he got a visit from the FBI and was mad that people had taken it seriously. I think he didn't even have a sister. Okay, so just internet trolls at it again, right? Oh my god. Number 7. You have reached a checkpoint. Oh, please. I like that the idiot called it a checkpoint. Like we're supposed to just go to eye bleach and get all this bullshit out of our, Wait a minute. What a goofy dog. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's continue. Number 6. The user Compwalla took a picture of a bloody staple. They coughed up, saying it was from a previous surgery. Damn. The commenter said that doesn't happen. The person's last message said that they were going to the hospital to get checked out after coughing up blood. No response after that. Ooh. Number 5. There was a guy on a subreddit called Legal Advice who claimed that every time he stepped outside, whether the front or the back door, his neighbor would honk their horn. He said it would happen every single time, without fail, but not when anyone else in his household did it. He also said it was happening for several years. Everyone was suggesting that he had a mental illness, which was a likely explanation. But I wish we got an update from the guy, because that's the end of that story. Jesus Christ. These are pretty sad. Someone responds, sounds like the beginnings of a gang-stalking paranoia, which would explain why he never updated. Gang-stalking paranoia is the funniest thing on the internet. Not funny from the perspective of the people that are under this serious delusion, as an indication of their mental deterioration, but funny because some people, you know, are of sound mind, but just stupid enough to think that, you know, every red car driving around is following them. Look, the government keeps tabs on you in very, very specific ways. They don't need to have people in red cars following you around, my dude. Y'all give it all up. Facebook... y'all taking surveys. They know what you like. They know who you are. They know your weird ass porn habits. They know that some of y'all can only get off to very situational porn. I've said this before, man. I keep saying it. I don't wanna go off on one, but you know, I know some of you guys got them weird fetishes. What's the weirdest fetish we could think of? Like, you only like it when a dude takes Viagra and then like he has a heart attack and dies mid banging, but because of the Viagra, it like stays there for a while, so it's technically a dead guy, but fresh dead, so it's not full necro, it's only partial necro. Is this how we get flagged on YouTube? Number 4, the person who won $100 million jackpot was trying to escape family and friends who were after his money. Where are you now, friend? Where are you? Oh my god. That's scary as fuck. Can you imagine winning a lottery and suddenly your family's at the door talking about, hey, what's going on, baby? You're like, nah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I'm like, you ain't going nowhere. You better give me that money. You better give me that money. Number 3. There was a young guy from Canada who posted about accidentally stabbing his girlfriend to death out of self-defense, but thought he would go to jail for murder. He said he was on the run, but wanted to clear his conscience. Oh
I agree,
God.
puppies.
What's Jesse talking about? Thank you for the cheer. Yes, Jesse does have nice puppies. Just kidding, I wouldn't know. Here's hoping. I wonder if Jesus went out and caught some Articunos today. Jesus, I entered into one raid with an Articuno, and when it was time to catch it, I shit you not, nothing but curved great balls and excellence. Curved greats, curved excellence, all golden raspberry because I have over 100. And it fled all of them, my dude. So I thought to myself, do I care about a Articuno? And the answer was hell no, I already got enough, you know? I don't care. So I caught my Mew, I went home, and that was that. We'll see if they do the Squirtle Squad correctly tomorrow, you know? We will see. A special thanks to Stove Jeebs and the Prelude, adding some gay boy color to the just kidding. If you're gay, I love you. And if you're a woman and you're gay, psh, I love those titties just the same. Giving you the finger guns, girls. Baby. Okay, sorry. Number 3. There was a young guy from Canada who posted about accidentally stabbing his girlfriend to death out of self-defense, but thought that he would go to jail for murder. He said that he was on the run but wanted to clear his conscience, and no one believed him until it hit the media, which referred to the Reddit post. Ooh. He was eventually found in America, and it was all legit. I think he's currently on trial, but I'm not sure. Oh my God. The Reddit Moida. There's a Reddit Moida. Oh my God. Confesses to the girlfriend's Moida on Reddit. Hey man, if y'all kill somebody and y'all are on the run, why you can't shut the fuck up about it? Okay. Hey, this girl legs looking, man. Yes. What the fuck? The thickness. Bruh. I'm so sorry. The only mystery is why I don't have this in my life. Okay, so as we continue up this list, because we're pretty much at the end, we arrive at number 2. There was one where a lady was cleaning her house and found a tooth. And somebody jokingly said, somebody's living in your crawl space. But then, a dentist looked at the tooth and revealed that it was a child's tooth. The lady concluded that there was certainly no child living in her attic. She couldn't shake the feeling that somebody was in her place though. So, she goes into the attic and she says there's some things up there and calls the cops. Next day she updates that there was indeed a dude chilling in her attic, looking at porn, peeping on her shower, stealing her underwear, and collecting urine and semen in jars. It turned out to be the local church pastor. Oh, so spooky. It just kept going off the fucking rails. Hey, bing bong. Hannah says she found a tooth at Kyle's house. No, she didn't. Shut up. Hannah's, well, that bullshit. She did not. She did not. Don't believe Hannah's lies. Wait, not apostrophe S. Never mind. Can I edit that? Damn it. Oh my God. Ew, dude. It was a church pastor. And if it was a child's tooth, then who was Tooth? Then who was Tooth? Hashtag who was Tooth? Oh my God. Number 1 on the list of 40 most mysterious Reddit posts reads as follows. There was a post on the subreddit Legal Advice where a guy's 3-year-old was subpoenaed to testify in a case, and even after calling the DA's office, they refused to rescind and demanded that he came to testify. It was obviously a legal error, and we were all hoping the judge to rip the DA a new one when the little kid showed up. But we never got an update on that. The Kyle channel would like to advise everyone to not pick up teeth that they find. Okay? The city of Arizona made the local McDonald's change their sign to turquoise so that it's a better fit with the aesthetic of the town. Ew. When I think McDonald's arches, I think them some bendy ass fries. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Ugh. They should all be green. That'll get my fat ass from going to McDonald's more often. Getting them crinkly fries. Getting them McNuggets that they fry in that nasty ass oil. You know how I know I'm getting old? Because the other day I was eating some McNuggets and I thought to myself, oh, I can taste this nasty ass oil that it was made in. And I used to have an ex that was crazy about Chick-fil-A. Because they used peanut oil for all of their, you know, fried bullshit or whatever. And it never mattered to me because I could never really taste the oil. But to that day when I was eating that McNugget, I tasted that nasty ass oil. And I thought to myself, you know, unless I'm dunking these nuggets in like copious amounts of sweet and sour or honey mustard or whatever sauce that I get, it was almost inedible. So that's the real mystery, huh? Is how I've been putting up with that for years, but suddenly it was like, whoa, this is bad. This is bad. The oil. Ugh. Jesus says 5 Guys burgers and fries use peanut oil. 5 Guys burgers and fries, eyes. In my eyes. I've never been to 5 Guys. I'll try to find one. And then we'll go figure some stuff out. So here's hoping your day was great and not as mysterious as oh boy. Ow. Not as mysterious as some of the entries in this thread. Stay out of trouble. Here's hoping more people message me on Snapchat, and then we can talk about not pictures of their cats. All right, let me see here. Watch people survive. Nobody dies here, so you can't get mad, YouTube or Twitch. Nobody's dying. Everybody's surviving. Good times, okay? Oh my God. He's all right. Let's see here. Keep calm and walk on. Where is this? Damn. You don't give a fuck, my man. That's like that one video of the bird and then the bus is coming and the bird just hops to the left real quick. He's like, fuck that. I definitely would have shit my pants, says the caption for this video. Is he gonna tip over? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's Tokyo drifting. Deja vu. I've been in this place before. On 2 wheels. How does he do it? This girl at a frat party. Why y'all throwing TVs? Oh my God. How oblivious are you as a hoe? That could have fucking killed her. That's a big fatback TV, baby. I wouldn't have even trusted myself in that scenario without goggles. I value my eyes. Let's see here. Holy fuck, insane props to the truck driver. What's going on here? Stupid idiot. What the fuck makes a person run across the street without looking? And I'm not going to say that some people deserve to die, but it's one rule you should really embrace. You know? Cause you ain't been taught properly, bitch. It's as simple as that. Look both ways when crossing the street. It don't matter that kids are stupid, dude. They should get that. They should get that at this age. What makes you charge into the street? And as a parent, you would be thinking to yourself, if you saw this video and that kid got ran over, as a parent, wouldn't you think to yourself, man, we need to try again and make the next one smarter? You know? What's the excuse there? Don't do it. Don't do it. Look both ways when crossing the street. Oof. A post falls on the car and a guy crawls out. I think I saw this the other day. I was watching a video on YouTube about Kmart's and how some, you know, they're all closing. So it was a couple-year-old video too, so it's probably even more dated. But they were talking about how they haven't updated any of the electronics in that bitch, how they're using like shit from the 90s. Oh man. Somebody said, believe it or not, this bitch lived. Well, if she's on the right side. Oh my God. Just like a you know what I mean? Just like a sardine can. Just peel that fucking metal. My God. Oh, Allahu Akbar. Okay, that's not funny. You shouldn't say that. He's fine. Why did you say that? You're so rude. Okay. What's going on here? The underwater? Jesus Christ. If he didn't see that coming, man. That shark was charging at that motherfucker. Oh my God. Why do y'all need to be in the ocean? I don't trust the ocean. I don't trust the ocean. Why? Yes, statistically unlikely that it could occur. There's GTA posts being put on Watch People Survive. What is happening? Man. Did this dude really jump down into the subway to retrieve his fucking skateboard? I mean, when you take in Loser to a new level, you know? What if it was too deep for him to get out of? You know what I'm talking about? And he's the type of idiot that doesn't know that. It's a skateboard. It's a skateboard. What if it were too deep for him to get out of? You know? Oh my God. Okay, guys, send me what do I do now, man? What's the real? I was trying to download Splatoon earlier today, and I think I got it you know, downloading, so that's something. Oh, bing my bong. We're gonna end the YouTube recording, so I'll say hello to everybody on YouTube. Thank you for doing you. Love you. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for staying amazing. You know, if you want this live, come follow on Twitch, and we'll figure shit out from there.